Welcome to the first showing of TSB's first news channel, TSB News. Today, the man of the hour, Remnant, will discuss the Roblox Innovation Awards and give insight on what might happen with or without the temporary access to KJ.
Thank you, Billy. Today, we'll be discussing everything on the KJ update and the Roblox Innovation Awards. So, starting off, we have, will Strongest Battlegrounds win? Of course, yes. It's probably impossible for any other game on that list to beat them. Dusty Trip? Nope. Yeah, it's not even going to be close. I'm sorry to tell you. If you like Dusty Trip, just be prepared to, be ashamed that your game isn't winning. No offense, I love the game, but it's not winning against Strongest Battlegrounds, not with the binding vow that Strongest Battlegrounds has currently made for its players with KJ. Speaking of the business model that they've currently done with telling people that they're gonna give everybody KJ and work on Boros faster is quite smart indeed. It does definitely increase the odds of Strongest Battlegrounds winning like it was ever going to lose in the first place, but this just ensured that nothing would happen to it, and no little predicaments would ever happen to Strongest Battlegrounds in winning it. I still don't understand what might happen if Strongest Battlegrounds won the Innovation Awards. What does the game get? But whatever it is, I hope the owners are very happy with it, as well as the other developers. It's quite amazing what people will do for KJ, and with this little thing, it's basically just signified that Strongest Battlegrounds was gonna win. Seeing how every little kid across the planet wanted KJ so bad in Strongest, seeing all the players who had it use it, and it was probably the most amazing thing to them, watching the animation and then looking at the one in Strongest, and they just wanted it so bad. Not only that, it's probably the coolest moveset to date. And not only that, but the thing that incentivizes them going for it is, well, it being an admin character or a donator character, in which people will blow out hundreds of bucks, or just the developers who worked on it would get it. But to discuss, basically, if you don't know who KJ is one of the most badass stick fighting characters in all of stick fighting animation, probably topping the number one. Some people may disagree on me with that, but I'm sorry if you're telling me this is one of his moves, or this is one of his moves, or hitting the default dance is the most powerful move. I'm sorry to tell you, but nothing tops the default dance. But jokes aside, there's been quite a lot of discussion on KJ and the temporary access, and I'm surprised that nobody's talking about Boros, like Boros was thrown in the trash, or almost like he never had any sort of clickbait thing happening earlier, with everybody saying next character Boros, that Boros coming out today, Boros right now, like he never had any of those clickbaiters, and just everybody threw that in the trash. But this sort of signified that KJ is definitely coming. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, there's been a lot of players saying that KJ, that the game would probably get possibly ruined by the idea of KJ. And there's been a lot of videos made on the topic of KJ coming to Strongest Battlegrounds for temporary access for all players, which I myself am very excited to show once it comes out. Not only that, but I'll probably be grabbing every screenshot known to mankind, because who wouldn't? All the video footage you can get, I'll be recording probably the entire day. Who knows? But yeah, since this is a pretty big update, this will bring in a lot of players to play the game, possibly reaching the same amount it got when Tatsumaki and Suryu finally came out, which is 500,000. Not only that, might even reach higher than that, which to me sounds surprising, but anything could happen with a promise of this nature, which, to be honest, it's probably gonna. I mean, they said Ralph broke the internet. I think KJ might break the internet too. Now, there's been many different things, and okay. So another thing, if you don't know what the Roblox Innovation Awards are currently, the Roblox Innovation Awards are basically, you can predict a game. It's just a series of voting for a game. And there's also the People's Choice, where you can pick the best game, best video star, best UGC creator, and those are really the things that you can do in Strongest. I mean, not in Strongest, but in the Roblox Innovation Awards, in the game that they have created. Where there will also be not daily voting, but I think there's daily voting. But there will be voting, and the game that wins the votes, you'll get points, and you can claim stuff with those points. You don't spend the points, but you just claim event awards with those points. Like, for example, an Roblox Innovation Awards pin, which you can get as the first award. The second one, which is the Roblox Innovation Awards hat, and at the end there's also a tiara or crown, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But that's basically the Roblox Innovation Awards. And yeah, the games that were listed were, I believe, Souls RNG, Dusty Trip, Strongest Battlegrounds, and Dress to Impress. I'm not too sure what the last game was, but it was some game, I don't know. But basically, KJ is definitely coming, no doubt. Everybody wants KJ. With the developer promising temporary access to it, there's no way everybody's not going to vote Strongest. I was actually present on my computer during the time that they've posted the notification on Discord when they added everybody. The entire general section of the chat was going ham. Vote TSB in just the giant letters, those giant blue letters. There's people saying don't vote TSB, but there's only a small amount of them. The vote TSB kind of crushed them out. It's like a giant compared to a little ants. Yeah, I'm sorry, but nobody was not gonna vote TSB. Everybody wanted KJ, and everybody, because Strongest is winning, will get KJ. But there is some speculation, may I clarify, that it might be rigged. Now, this is very low chance of happening, almost down to the negatives, or just literally zero, but very low chance of it being rigged. Number one of a potential rigging would be Roblox safety from copyright, because OPM is, Strongest is inspired by OPM, meaning the game would probably get looked at. But fingers crossed that won't happen. Number 2, Roblox is a bitch and wants to, well, promote one of their more kid-friendly games, or games that don't promote violence, in which Strongest is a fighting game. So promoting violence is sort of what's happening in Strongest, and if Roblox rigs it, well, then we know, because if any other game wins, then it's rigged. There's no other option. I'm sorry to tell you, but if any other game wins the Personal Choice Award, or sorry, what was it called, People's Choice Award in the Roblox Innovation Awards, I'm sorry, but that game is rigged. There's no the Roblox rigged it for that game specifically. I'm sorry to tell you that. This will cause confusion if ever we're Strongest to lose, because number 1, it wouldn't and will not lose unless some unfair form of rigging were to incur. And that's really the whole general part of the media here. Yeah. Now, will this be an issue? Probably not. Okay, if Roblox knows what's good for them, they'll probably not rig the votes to put it to another game. Anyways, for a little more connection to the audience, are you excited for KJ to come out in Strongest? If you are, please leave a comment down below on your thoughts for KJ and what you might first do once you get KJ. Thank you, Billy. And this will be all for today for the first TSB News channel and first airing of the TSB News channel, TSB News.